Oh, I missed out. Look here. In this case, when I executed this query, right, both the queries are producing the same output. There is no doubt. But when I executed the first one, we can see that the query, right? So the first time this one gets executed, and then the second time this one get executed. You need to go from the bottom to here, okay, to interpret this. And then if you want to see the query plan, you can click on the query plan, and then you can see the query plan here. Again, you need to execute this one to see the query plan, because it was not aware what we did, right? And if you see here, logical query plan, if you see here, the sum of it does the vertipack region, and then what happens here, the sales again, right? Sales W0, it scans the vertipack memory, and then region and sales, it requires this one, and then it does this one. Whereas if I execute this, see, even the query plan itself very simple in this case. Okay, so here, look here, sales W0 for region, and then it scans this one, and then yeah, some vertipack. In the vertipack memory, you apply the sum on this column. That's all. The performance is pretty fast. Importantly, when you see the query server timings, you can see that. So in this case, the 2 SQL queries, but here only 1 query is there. But performance analyzer, it will not give query plan server timings, right? Server timings, where the bottleneck, whether the bottleneck is in a formula engine, server engine. Look here, it gives you a SQL query itself. SQL query, and then the logical query plan and the physical query plan. I don't know if you have used the SQL tuning. The SQL tuning, this is very fundamental thing, but it is an advanced one. Tuning, usually we decide whether a query is performing well or not based on the query plan only. Behind the scene, it generates something like a query plan. Okay, this is the plan generated by your formula engine. How will you know when you execute performance analyzer? The well-experienced people, obviously, they'll decide based on the DAX query only. Okay, always it is use your DAX queries. It is really good, and and server timings. You can see where the bottleneck. Okay, with the formula engine or storage engine, you can just check it, and then you rewrite the query. See, look here. In this case, I have used this query. And in your team member, when they use the summarize function, you can take a look at, to replace this one by summarize columns, and then execute these 2 queries and see which one is really doing good job. Okay. Yes, but see, yeah, going back to your argument, right? Summarize function returns a table. Okay, Pooja. In this case, you need to go to that table, and then you need to drag and drop it in your visual, right? And then you need to exit. But here, we don't have to drag and drop in the visual. We don't have to see it up front. We can see it. You understand what I'm saying? This one will return a table. This one will not return a single value. Okay. And this one will return a single value. Okay. This one will return a table. So in that case, you need to go to the table and then drag and drop this column sales into your visual. And then you need to put this one, and then you need to check it. It's a time taking, right? Here it is straightforward. You don't drag and drop it anything here. When you open directly, it is completely blank. Yeah, initially it will be blank. You can connect it. Oh, don't worry. Okay, so let's not go back to the first topic. I will show you. Don't worry. Okay, I will show you at the end of this one. Okay. So the next one is here. What I am going to do is I'll show you how to use something else called the roll-up function. If you want to find out the subtotal in SQL query, there is something called analytical functions. How many of you have used the analytical functions? Yeah, some roll-up one, right? Yeah, so something like that is available in summarize function also. It is same as that one almost. It gives you what? The subtotal. group by column names. Here, the roll up, what we can do is roll up is a function. The next line I'm going to give region only. Okay. For simplicity sake, we will use region sales underscore W04, and then here we will give region. Nothing wrong, right? Where did you find mistake, Swarna? No, that is double quote. Double quote. Don't. That is not error. We will, yeah, like you said, summarize. Oh, this is what you said, right? Summarize. Yeah, summarize. Say 1 second. Let me just check. Yes, and roll up. I closed it, and here I use this one. Correct. Sales W04, and here I have used the inside the roll up. You need to specify the column which you wanted to group it. Okay, that is what you need to specify it here. Okay, I just remove this one. It is sometimes, these are the silly yeah, I'll just silly things can also cause problem. Sales W04, yes. After executing this one, it is giving this error, right? Sales W04, okay. And here what I will do is I will use total sales, sum of sales. Is this correct? And here why it is coming this way? This is for sum. Okay. Here it is not required. See here, since I copy pasted, that issue came up. And I just use the file. Yeah. Now no error. Let's go to the results. And if you scroll down here, group by, this is your group by column, region. See, this is your group by column, region now. And this group by column I specified inside the roll-up function. And here the total sales is displayed. And we want to see the region-wise total sales breakdown. Fine. And if you scroll down here, okay. East test gives everything. Can you see East again? No, right? Okay. Look here. This is the one. Okay. In this case, it gives you the grand total. It gives you the grand total. Okay. Grand total. All the things put together. What is the total sales? No. It was not giving, right? No. Okay. I'll just show you, Swarna. 1 second. I'll just execute this. If you scroll down, see, it is not giving the grand total. Because of the roll up, it gives me the grand total. It gives me the grand total. Oh, what you're saying is North Asia and Africa and South. So East region and West to South and EME, North to North Asia. Okay. So this is, it gives me the grand total, this one. What I will do is I'll just go app. Sorry, I'll just copy the same thing. I'm going to include one more group by column, sales W04. And here I'm going to use segment. Okay. And here I just say, in this case, number of orders, total number of orders. In each region, how many number of orders we received it? Count function. I'm going to use the count function. The count function on your order ID. Order underscore ID. This is not there. No, wait. I'm just trying it out. Now we can see that in the East region, in the consumer segment, how many orders were received? Okay, what is the total sales? And corporate segment, home office second, there is some blank values are there. Yeah, segment column. You remember in the last session we have seen it in the segment. Some records we found some blank values. Let us ignore that. East, it gives me this, and Ocean, everything is okay. And if you scroll down here, you can see that in East region, look here. Here in the East region, 1190797564. It gives me the subtotal in this case. If you use more than one group by column, it gives you the subtotal. So 1756, 1856, 1900, almost 2300 and something, right? Yeah, 2348. So it gives me the subtotal here. So the column where you don't see anything here, that means, it gives me the subtotal for this one. Okay. Total number of orders in all the segment put together, how much we received in East region. What is the total sales in East region? All the segment put together, what is the sales? So now at the end of it, you can find the subtotal, and along with that you can see the grand total also. That is also possible here. Okay, and for example, how do I distinguish whether it's a subtotal and this one? For that, what you can do is you can use another thing here. Okay, here I am going to add another column here. I don't know if this is going to work. Segment subtotal. And here I'm going to say you have something like subtotal function is available. This one will return true or false. Sales. Is this a subtotal or not? Okay. And you have the segment column. I don't know if it is syntactically correct or not. Anyhow, no error. We will give it a try with this one. Yeah, look here. So these values are not subtotal, false. And if you scroll down, look here, it shows true here. The East region onwards, the subtotal started. Okay. So with the roll-up function, you can importantly when you use more than one group by column, you can get the subtotal also. Okay, so that is what we are able. So we looked at what is summarize function and what is summarize columns, and also we have seen from the performance point of view, which one is better, summarize or summarize columns. And then we have used the roll-up function. Okay, that's all, guys. And I covered almost all the important DAX functions. And remember one thing.